Well, we all seen it yesterday, another Celtic player pulling his hamstring. Giorgos Giakoumakis out of Rangers Scottish Cup semi-final as Ange Postecoglou says Celtic in the perfect place. Ange Postecoglou's Celtic have soared to fresh heights, with a 7-0 win over St Johnstone, the Hoops' biggest victory under their Australian manager. Celtic boasted 84% of possession and took 23 shots to their rivals' single attempt in a one-sided victory that moves them 9 points clear of bitter rivals Rangers atop the Scottish Premiership ladder. And the Aussie delivered yet another classic line after the match. He was asked on Celtic TV about the difficulty of choosing a man of the match, with the interviewer asking, would it perhaps have been easier to give everyone a bottle of champagne today? Postecoglou replied, maybe me mate and forget the rest. The Celtic manager added, it's not about who scores the goals or who is the man of the match. It's the collective effort of all the lads that's got us this far. And we're going to need it moving forward. We've got 5 games to go now, in the league, and from our perspective, it's really about building on what we've started. Giorgos Giakoumakis is out of next Sunday's Scottish Cup semi-final against CFCO, after suffering a hamstring injury in the 7-0 hammering of St Johnstone. The Greek striker grabbed his 13th goal of the season. But it was unlucky for him as he limped off shortly afterwards, and there is no chance he will be ready for Hampden when Celtic hope to defeat their rivals again to set up a remarkable treble. Giakoumakis has been playing as the main striker since the winter break after the injury to Kyogo Furuhashi, who made his long-awaited comeback getting the last 15 minutes or so. But it would seem that Daizen Maeda will now lead the line in the semi-final. Ange Postecoglou said on Giakoumakis, I'm not too sure at the moment. He didn't think it was too bad, but he could feel something. It's always a concern when players do that. He's had an enormous load the last few weeks. It's unfortunate for him, but I'm hopeful he'll still be available for us in the run-in. It was a fabulous performance, though, as Celtic produced some terrific attacking play, with Matt O'Reilly grabbing a second-half double as a sub. Postecoglou said, it was a great performance. We started the game well, and like many games here we were on top really early, and the pleasing thing was we finished things off in his second half. I've said all along that hopefully we peak at the right time and we play our best football at the end of the season, and we're getting contribution from the starters and the guys coming off the bench. The guys are pushing the limits every week, performing better and playing the best football we can. I think winning the ball back underpins all that we do. You want to play good football and excite the fans, but you need to have a real desire to get it back when you've lost it, and I think we've done that this season. I don't have a ceiling on what we can do and what we can achieve here, and what we want to do next year is improve on it. At the moment our football is where we want it to be. We've got the cup game next week, and 5 league games after that, and we want to play the best football we can. Celtic are set to host CFCO in the first Premiership post-split fixture, as another blockbuster derby awaits. Ange Postecoglou's side is 9 points clear in the title race as they look to wrestle the trophy away from the defending champions. Seen that coming all day long. In the Daily Record today, Lee Griffiths talks about his last game as a Celtic player, being the lowest point in his one-man football melodrama. Also talks about Neil Lennon and Fat Chris Boyd, as Rangers hero branded a hypocrite in the stinging blast. The former Celtic striker has taken aim at the sky. He goes on about mental health and his charity, but feels it's okay to keep battering on about me and what he thinks I'm doing wrong. It's hypocrisy and double standards. The thing is, everyone knows Boyd has a coke issue. But let's not talk about that in public. Back to Celtic. In a performance that provided so much, including a rare James McCarthy appearance, something was lost. Giorgos Giakoumakis was not only injured, but the Greek striker also saw his unusual record of scoring with single-touch finishes come to an end at Celtic's second when he ghosted onto Callum Booth's back pass and rounded Zander Clark. 2 touches and a tweak of the hamstring, but a 7-0 win and record score for the season nonetheless. And on that note, have a great day, Celtic fans.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party.